You're listening to 30 Pounds Down, where losing weight is simplified with healthy habits. I'm Glenda Hill, a nurse turned holistic nutritionist. Let's go to the show. Hello, welcome, my friend. Today we're talking about volume eating, and that's how you can eat abundantly while maintaining a healthy weight. The problem is many people try to fill up on diet foods. That's foods that are low calorie, low fat, low carb, but they end up feeling hungry and unsatisfied and constantly thinking about food. I'm not a fan of restricted diets that take all the joy out of eating. Plus, it's unbiblical. God wants us to eat a good amount of food so that we can give the body the nourishment that it needs. When I lost 30 pounds in 6 weeks, I did it by eating real food, whole foods that were high in fiber, high in nutrition, and has a high or very good water content. And that's the key to volume eating. It is possible, my friend, that you can eat large volumes of the right types of food to promote life, health, and strength, and a healthy weight. So let's get started. Many people believe that to lose weight or to maintain weight, they need to eat fewer calories. But the key is to eat smart. You want to choose foods with good volume, good nutrition, and good water content. And the reason is because our stomach has a fullness sensor. Yes, God has designed us with a stomach that has a stretch receptor that signals fullness, not based on calories, but based on physical volume of food. And if you fill your stomach up with fiber, water-rich foods that are good nutrition, you will feel satisfied without overeating. Your body will tell you when you are full. But of course, you have to be paying attention and listening for those signals. If you're eating while you are distracted, doing other things, watching TV, scrolling your phone, things like that, having conversations and laughing and talking, and this is all good, but you need to be paying attention to that signal that your body gives you when you are full. God is so good to give us a built-in mechanism that prevents overeating. Genesis 2:16 tells us that you may freely eat the fruit of every tree in the garden. It goes on to say, except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. But zero in on the fact that God provides abundantly. He wants us to eat freely the fruit of the trees. And so this is important because this is what you fill up on. Mostly fruit and water content veggies. And eating plenty of the good foods doesn't mean overeating. You pay attention to the built-in mechanism that God has designed the body with that tells us you are full. Volume eating is powerful, my friend, but the world, they got it wrong. They have it all backwards. You don't eat large volumes of low-calorie foods. You want to eat foods that's going to benefit the body. So don't make the same mistakes that the world makes. These are 3 mistakes to avoid. You want to avoid filling up on only raw veggies without protein. You have to have the protein, but you have to have it in balance. You want to eat the majority of veggies, but you want to have some beans or lentils or nuts to help you to sustain the energy that your body needs. Another mistake to avoid is overloading on starchy vegetables. Things like sweet potatoes, corn, and winter squash, they are very nutritious, but you want to pair that with chickpeas or black beans because you're going to get better blood sugar balance. And one more mistake to avoid, and that's ignoring healthy fats. People just want to completely avoid fats. They want low fat, no fat. But that leaves you unsatisfied. Your body is going to crave. And so you want to have avocados, seeds, make a salad dressing out of sesame paste, nut butters, things like that. That's going to add both the flavor and to keep you satisfied. Now, low-calorie diets is not only unbiblical, but it can be harmful, and it doesn't work. Even science says that low-calorie diets often backfires. I know many people think that low-calorie eating automatically means weight loss, but it's not true. And here's why. Low-calorie foods often lacks the nutrition that your body needs because many of the diet foods are processed. They're stripped of fiber and they leave you hungry and craving and very deficient in nutrients. Research shows that extreme calorie restrictions causes increased levels of the hunger hormone, making it harder to control cravings. Plus, when the body doesn't get enough fuel, it slows the metabolism down, right? And that's going to make long-term weight loss harder. I'm so excited for you, my friend, to know how you can practice volume eating in your daily life so that you can nourish your temple. Here's the way to do it. Say for breakfast, you want to have banana smoothie with flax seeds and berries, plus a bowl of steel-cut oats topped with apples and cinnamon. That's a hearty breakfast. It's a large volume, but it's good for you, right? Or you can have as your breakfast, maybe you eat breakfast around 10 o'clock because that's when I eat my breakfast. You can have a large leafy salad with shredded carrots, chickpeas, avocados, and a tahini dressing with a serving of quinoa. That is also a very hearty breakfast. And then for lunch, roasted cauliflower with sweet potatoes and sauteed greens and a hearty lentil soup. All of these are very hearty meals, my friend. Large volumes. But did you notice that with each meal, you got fiber, you have water-rich foods, and you have balanced nutrition. That means you have the proteins, the healthy fats, everything you need to feel full and energized and satisfied. Now, there's something very funny about how we cook our foods that actually can increase or decrease the volume of the food. You ever notice that when you fry your foods, you actually shrink the food in volume? Yeah. So you don't want to go frying because that just reduces the food volume. And any over-processed foods, they always take out the fiber. They remove the fiber. So for instance, like fruit juices instead of whole fruit. That's a process, right? You really want to eat the whole fruit rather than the fruit juices. And I'm not saying you should never have fruit juice. I'm just saying don't make that the staple of your diet, okay? The best cooking methods for volume eating is steaming your food. That retains nutrients and moisture, making your veggies naturally plump and satisfying. Now, roasting, that caramelizes natural sugars in your veggies, making them more flavorful without added fat. So, all of this is going to help you with your healthy weight goals, right? Now, blending, that means your smoothies or your salad dressings, you really do want to use whole fruits, whole veggies, and create a high volume, fiber rich, either a smoothie or a drink or a salad dressing. Use the whole fruits, my friend. Use the whole veggie. That's going to keep the high volume in your meal. Even soups and stews help you to eat those fruits and vegetables, and even the broth, that's going to keep you full and hydrated. Fran, I bet you're a little bit like me. You love food, but you also want to feel your best. I believe in volume eating the way God intended, to embrace life, not restrict it. That's why I'm encouraging you today to think about volume eating as a way to eat foods that satisfy, energize, and nourish your body. If you give this volume eating strategy a try, I'm confident that you'll thank me later, because feeling happy and full and healthy, that's true freedom, my friend. If you try it, I want to hear from you. I want to hear your experience. So message me and share your thoughts and which foods you tried. Thank you for listening to 30 Pounds Down. And if you like this episode, share it with your friends. Until next time, peace to you and have a great day.